Yo, you got the juice now, man.
He comes to us tonight from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Please welcome Anthony Juice Young.
Get down.
We need an opponent. We don't want nobody calling me out with 2 weeks' notice. Give me a month, I'll fight whoever. I'm always in shape.
We are checking in here in Egg Harbor, New Jersey with trainer Ray McCline. To your left on the screen and to the right is Anthony Juice Young, 6-0 with 2 knockouts. Young welterweight coming up quickly in the game. First and foremost, want to thank you both for inviting us into your house here today for training. But Ray, if you could touch a little bit on how everything's been going with Juice. Now he's been moving almost a full year now as a professional fighter, and how you feel everything's progressing.
Everything's progressing pretty well, pretty much on schedule. With what we started out, what the plan was starting out, and we're halfway to our mark. We have a couple more months left in this year. We are still hoping to get 4 fights, if not at least 2. The plan was to be at 10-0 or 8-0 by the end of the year, and we're pretty much set for that. And we would have probably superseded that if Juice didn't have an injury a few months back with his shoulder that kept him out. But we're pretty excited, about where we are right now and where we're going, what the future holds for us.
And Juice, how about yourself? How do you feel, everything's kind of going here into, your first little bit less than a year as a professional fighter? How do you feel like you kind of fallen into your groove and, feeling like, how do you feel overall?
I feel good overall. Honestly, though, as a fighter, I don't think I hit my groove yet. That's going to be a scary thing when I hit my groove. I feel like I'm just performing good enough to win right now. I haven't really hit my groove yet. It got in my bag, as we like to say around here. But when I hop in either my Louis or Gucci bag, they going to see.
No question, no question. And Juice, as obviously anybody who watches this video is going to see, you definitely have a good time in here. It is work, you're putting in good work, but you're also enjoying yourself. You think that's some of the key reasons you're able to progress along as you are? Because you actually do enjoy being here in the gym?
Yeah, you got to enjoy being here. You don't want to come in here and it's like, oh, I got to go to the gym. When I come to the gym, I turn my music on, I enjoy myself. I like to dance, have fun. A lot of times my friends are in here with me. I play around with my trainers. I just like to have a good time. I'm a fun person all around.
And Ray, how is it to to have a fighter like Juice that's in here obviously enjoying himself, and he knows when it's time to work, but he knows also how to enjoy himself?
He's a rare athlete. I mean, there's some guys that you can look at and you recognize the talent level that they have. You understand the personality that they have and the flamboyance in which Juice has. I mean, there's not too many people can have the name that he has, Juice, and not have the energy to go along with it. I mean, so he his name fits him perfect. I mean, and it's fun. I mean, it's a lot, to be able to, it's a lot to be able to harness that type of talent and know how to get the max out of it, but at the same time allow him to be who he is, and without trying to distinguish that fire that's in him. And I mean, he balances it out pretty good.
Absolutely. And now, Ray, you spoke a little bit about kind of the plans for the rest of the year, as far as bouts and everything. But even into 2013 a little bit, could you give us a little insight on kind of where you see things headed and where you kind of hope to be here in the next maybe 6 months to a year?
Hey, well, Rich Mancini, Juice's manager, has been doing an excellent job, and moving his career. When we came together, I think it was in October, we set out, to follow a game plan that we have for this year, going into 2013. And we're, like I said, we're on the mark of where we want to be at. And the future for Juice, I think is, to be able to match where we are this year, 6 to 10 fights. Also, we expect Juice to be fighting, in a co-feature or main event locally, here in the Atlantic City area, as well as, on a national level. We expect to, be on ESPN. We expect to be on Showbox. We expect to be on fighting Boxing After Dark. I mean, there's a lot of goals that we have that we think we're going to, reach next year, and we expect to, be there. By this time next year, we expect to have our name, on that list of top prospects, in the nation.
Absolutely. And Juice, kind of speaking on what Ray was, brought up there. Last fight out was you were the swing bout for ESPN Friday Night Fights. Unfortunately, both the fights went the distance, which meant that you weren't able to get on TV, but you're right there on the verge of doing that. And to know that spotlight's so close, and you're turning a lot of heads in the game, and a lot of people have their eyes on you now. What are some of the things that you're going to do to make sure you're getting better every day and to remain humble and continue pursuing the path that you've chosen?
Just staying hungry. That's all. I'm starving right now. I was upset that I didn't get on TV, but at the same time I was kind of happy because I didn't perform the way I wanted to perform, and I didn't want people to get a taste like, that's the boy that they talking about. So it wasn't on TV, so they didn't really get to see it. So, but I'm just staying hungry and positive. Surround myself with good people, got a good team. My family keeps me grounded, my little brothers and sisters, as y'all know who they are. But yeah, other than that, that's what keeps me hungry and motivated.
Absolutely. And to kind of take us home, kind of let you both grab the microphone for a second. We'll start with you, though, Ray. What are some of the things that when somebody leaves a fight with Juice, or even watching this video and seeing how he's trained, what are some of the things you hope they take away from Juice?
Well, I think, it stands out that when you meet him, you recognize his personality, right away. And when you see him perform, even when he thinks he doesn't perform well, you still walk away seeing his talent, and you see his skill set. And the things that he's able to do from day one to where he is now. I mean, again, he's only been a professional a little over 8 months, 9 months right now. And he's at 6 pro fights going on to a 7th pro fight. I mean, he's been in with some pretty good, caliber fighters. We've made sure that we've matched him, well. We haven't given him any, lay down fights. I mean, he's been in with some pretty good, talented guys, and he's had to perform. I mean, and those things are pushing him, to come out, what's inside of him. And we expect him to, be at that top level in a couple years, and we're working to get to that, get to that point. You see that he puts the work into the gym. When he's not in the gym, he's, doing the right thing. He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he's not a street guy. He makes sure that, he does all the right things outside of the gym also. So, I mean, it makes the job a little easier. And it's, like I said, again, it's the hard part is to make sure that you keep all of that talent, here and not, let it just burst out too fast. And that's what we're trying to do. So, when his career is supposed to peak, he's going to peak at the right place and the right time.
Absolutely. And Juice, why don't you go ahead and take us home? I don't know if you're the kind of person who likes to shout people out or, let people know how they get at you on Twitter, Instagram, or anything like that. But I figure I'd give you a little bit of time in case you are.
Oh yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my man BJ, my high school football coach, for supplying me with the gear, Pure Blend. If you don't get with the movement, you better get with it, because when he blow up and you ain't got no clothes, you're gonna be left out. You know what I mean? You can follow me on Twitter at @JuiceYoung and on Instagram at Juice_money. I'd like to give a shout out to the whole Juice crew, Resolution Sports, Coach Rick, my manager, Rich Massini, my pad man, Vincent Jackson, and the Lang City and Pleasantville. We in here.
And one, just if you had to close it off on just 2 statements, Juice, for those people that might not have seen you yet, next time they see you, what are they going to see?
2 statements?
You can go 3. You can do what you do.
Experience. When they see me fight, whether it be my ring walk, the knockout, or how I perform, they're going to be like, yo, I want to watch him fight next time. I don't know if it's going to be on TV. If it ain't on TV, I'm coming to see him. If I live in New York, I'm driving the 2 hours to come see him. They're going to want to see me again.
No question about it. Ray, Juice, definitely want to thank you both for inviting us in today. Juice, I see you got something for me.
Peace.
Thanks, Resolution Sports.
Thank you both.
It's my mean girl.
I thought you smelled something.
That's my mean girl. I ain't gonna give y'all a boring day of training. I'm real animated in the gym.
Why is that, Juice?
Well, that's just me. I like to have a good time. Whether it be when I'm fighting, training, you can't come in here and just be an angry fart.
How you deal with this man like that, Ray?
I don't. Normally, my thing is to keep these two from arguing with one another. They normally get into that little thing. If you say something to him, he'll say something back, and before you know it, it's a full-blown, bus contest.
I don't like it down there. I don't like it down there. Just giving y'all a beat. I'm rolling around in my town, south side of no down. I'm getting money right now. Strapped up with that pound. Y'all rolling?
Under. 6 foot.
I see that. I think I'm Tony Montana, riding with the hammer.